people that are making legendary moves out here in the world, in the community, of the culture, and just in a global thing that they're doing. So that's why I created this platform. That's why I wanted to have you on, so we could talk about all those things when it comes to where you at spiritually, mentally, physically, and all those things like that. So something that I'm greatly interested in is you converting, and please educate me, because I don't know. I honestly don't know. So is the religion called Torah, or is that the book that you read?
I don't believe in religion.
Okay.
I don't believe my bloodline is not a religion. Our bloodline. What would you say your nationality is in general? What's your nationality?
Yeah, I guess African American.
Who told you that?
It's white people.
Okay. And what are we? You know, it's like it keeps going. You're gonna keep African American when the name Africa continent ain't even that name is not even like over like 300 years old. So what are we? What are we really like? You know, it's just like American. You know, it's like these are names. These are European names on our nationality. So it's like, for me, you know, I don't get caught up in. I try not to get caught up in the name so much, but then I start to just unravel like thought. That's it. Just unravel the thought. Like everybody said African American. You say, well, you follow Torah, you follow truth. You know, you say you're Israelite. That's my nationality. My mind is the Christ consciousness, Christ mindset. We all should know what that is. I mean, we were all born in a, 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 America, which preaches a form of the Christ consciousness, a form of Christ. And my nationality is an Israelite as a bloodline, not African American. And most of us are Aboriginals, Afro-Asiatic men. It's just a fact. It's who we are. I mean, we just been relabeled. That's all. But I mean, you can call yourself African American if you want, Negro, Black, whatever. But I'm saying for me, I didn't convert into anything that I always was. What happened is that I just matured.
I like that. That was a bar. I like that. I didn't convert into anything that I already was. Bar. I like that. Keep going. I'm listening.
Yeah, because you can't convert into, you know, who you are. You just become it. You just grow. You know, caterpillar can't convert into a butterfly. It just becomes a butterfly. It's the metamorphosis stage just happens. And I ain't trying to be too deep where it's like, you know, some people get over deep and they start talking about the stars and the suns and the skies. I don't want to get into all that. I'm just telling you that the old Brandon is I mean, I'm still funny, I'm still cool. I'm just older, yo. I'm 36. Like, what y'all want me to be the loud talk? What's his name can have that? All my brother, DC Young Fly, Chris Tucker was that one point. The loud talking fast dude, I did that already. I did that to get my bearings in fame and the movie industry. Now I'm not in the box. I just, you know, I do what I feel. I follow my spirit. So
now, was there something in particular that got you to that point? Was there something that happened maybe in your life, like a personal experience or a career experience, like something that made you start making this
I was born.
evolution?
It's like if you add one element to one element, you like the way I blew up anyways so fast was through the covenant I made with God in general. Like people, I used to go on auditions. People, oh damn, Brandon's here. I used to go into the comic clubs. Oh, he about to rip it. Like I always had something about me that the Father gave me because it was always promised to do what I was supposed to do. I was already predestined, I believe, to do what I'm meant to do on this earth. And once that job is done, then you know it's done. You know, and I look at it from a perspective. I come here to do a job and serve the Most High and His people and humanity and keep moving. Like that is more chill that way, you know. So every time for me, it was no experience. It was just I went into a metamorphosis stage where I started to realize that we weren't free in Hollywood. We weren't free in these places. We have an illusion of freedom.
What makes you say that?
Because we're not. We're not. The fact that my brother Nick has to fight for his show that he created, we're not free. That's his intellectual capital. I was on a set of Roll Bounce when he came up with that.
Dang.
He showed me, I begged to be on the show. He shot that at the Comedy Union. And
Right.
now this network wants to take his but all they did was apply principle. Redstone just passed away a couple of days ago, and I watched and read his life story. And I'm talking as a businessman, not as a talent right now. And I watch how he made moves. Black men, whether it's in, they just, white men get to things first and they work together, but they're not doing anything any human can't do. I think the mental slavery we have, we feel like we can't do that. It's not true. You can do anything you put your mind to, anything God gives you a vision, you can do it. So when I look at Nick Cannon as a brother, I'm like, yo, that's not freedom. He should be able to walk with his show. You know, he apologized, you know, that he felt he needed to apologize. I really didn't feel like he said anything wrong. He just didn't, besides the animals line of that, but Professor Griff said that, and you know, that was Professor Griff's point of view. And for me, I'm looking at it from a perspective of um of that's slavery. You can't have freedom of speech and then you take my show. You know, even if I apologized and became a person who just, if I offended, did the right thing, the Christ-minded thing in general, to be the bigger man, even if I'm right. Sometimes when you're in an argument with your wife and you may be right, but she's wrong. But to be the bigger man, you'll just apologize, keep the peace. I see he did that, but at the same time, you know, his show got taken from him, and now he's fighting for it. So that's not freedom, bro.
Have you reached out to him during the time?
No, I
No.
don't think nobody really. I don't know. I don't know how people. Like I said, I don't know how people feel about me. I kind of just stay at home. I really don't do anything. But I do know my brother Riz knows Nick, and he knows Nick. Nick knows. You know, it's weird about celebrity black men, the reach out spirit. It's like cats don't want to reach out because they may feel, or he may feel, is these preconceived notions. And I don't have his number, and he seems like he's a very busy man. So it's like, I'm open to reaching out. I love Nick Cannon. I think he's a great person. I think I support him fully, and his decision of whatever he's doing. And in prayer, there you go. And in prayer, um, you know, it's just I support him, but uh nobody ever controlled me. God led me through everything. He told me what auditions to go to, what not to do, how to do the part, what the other guy was gonna do in the part to get the part, how to get the room, how to take the room, all that stuff. I stepped away. That's what Lauren Hill was talking about yesterday. She said no one kicked her out of Hollywood. She stepped away because she saw the wickedness in it. That's all.
Yeah. So what made you step away?
Realize we weren't free, bro. We
Right.
don't own anything. We can't leverage anything. We don't have, there's insurance bonds that's on our content. Uh, people need to realize how the business works, not how to tell a joke or whatever. That's cool. Learn the business on how business works.
Like the fact
Insurance,
that America is literally a corporation.
that's it. That's it. So Hollywood is a corporation. So you work for a corporation that are ran by businessmen, period. So it's going to be for the betterment of the business, not you, the business. That's why actors can be replaced. That's why people get quote unquote whatever blackball, whatever that means. All this stuff happens because